کدوم مردم به شما همچه رأی دادن؟
We do not give up our convictions.
I still have a dream.
is a politische Theorie.
از کجا غارت می‌شوید؟
مسئولیت‌ها را متمرکز حزب بکنید.
אנחנו מטילים מצור מוחלט על העיר עזה. אין חשמל, אין מזון, אין מים, אין דלק. הכל סגור. אנחנו נלחמים בחיות אדם ואנחנו נוהגים בהתאם.
בוודאי שיש גזענות. מה, אנחנו לא יודעים שיש גזעים שונים בעולם? מה זה סוד זה, מה זה לא נכון? זה נכון, מה לעשות?
בעוד יומיים עם ישראל יציין את יום השואה, בין היתר את החלוקה של הנאצים לגזעים, עליונים ונחותים, והנה בגרסה העברית.
כן, אנחנו גזענים, אנחנו מאמינים בגזענות. יש גזעים בעולם, ויש תכונות גנטיות של עמים, וזה דורש מאיתנו לחשוב איך לעזור להם. יש הבדלים בין גזעים, וזה בדיוק סיבה להשיט עזרה.
What's life like inside the world's biggest prison? To find out, you don't have to commit any crime, you just have to be born in Gaza. This tiny strip of flat, open Palestinian land, about 25 miles long and only 7 miles wide at its widest point, is surrounded by Egypt and the Mediterranean Sea to the south and west, and Israel, which has closed Gaza off to the outside world since the early 90s. Like many prisons, Gaza is overcrowded. In 2021, the population grew to over 2 million, with one of the highest population densities in the world. But where did all these people come from? Well, about 70% of Gazans are refugees and their descendants. They were forced to move there when Israel took over their towns and villages around the time it was founded in 1948. Many fled, thinking they were temporarily getting to safety. But Israel has never allowed them to go back, despite many of these towns and villages being a short drive or walking distance from Gaza.
anti-Semitism is the hatred of Jews because they are Jews. And anti-Zionism is opposition either to the Zionist ideology, the official ideology of the state of Israel, or more commonly, it's criticism of specific policies of the Israeli government, particularly policies towards the Palestinians, policies of the occupation. Anti-Semitism is a very ugly thing and should never be justified. Most of the anti-Zionist statements that I've come across are reasonable, evidence-based, and legitimate. But the problem is that Israel and its friends, and its very powerful friends around the world, deliberately conflate the two so as to pretend to claim that any criticism of the state of Israel and its policies is anti-Semitic. And the last example of that I've already given at the beginning of my talk, which is the Secretary General of the United Nations, who made a very humane statement about the need to cease fire and protect civilians. And the Israeli representative immediately accuses him of anti-Semitism. So this is a very clear illustration of the strategies of Israel and its friends around the world.